All right, short and simple. All we're doing is a COD Zombies map tier list. It is that simple. So, first things first, we are going to start out with the shit I have not played. So, Exodus goes there. I haven't played any of the whatever the Ghosts one is called. Um, hmm, Nightfall. Is it called Extinction? I don't even remember, man. Oh God, there's a lot of interesting maps in this list. Mayday I've never played. Pretty sure that's all of them. All right. If there's any more, we'll go on. So I'm gonna be ranking these within the tiers themselves. So like top is obviously the best of like that tier, and then bottom would be the worst. Oh God, where do we even start? Should we just start from here? Kino der Toten Black Ops 1. Kino's a good map. Kino was the very first map I played. It's very nostalgic. It's very nice to play every now and then. It's a very good co-op map to play with friends just to have a good time. Introduced the Thunder Gun, one of the greatest wonder weapons of all time. And yeah, I think Kino is a good map. I do definitely think it's overrated. Um, that's all I have to say for Kino. Oh, for criteria, I'm gonna be ranking these maps based off of their main quests slash side quests, like replayability, just how enjoyable the map is overall. So like Darkest Shore, like yeah, that's going in painful. Oops, that map is not fun. It's not anything. It's horrible. It's nothing. You can't even see half the time. It's bad. It's bad. Darkest Shore is a very painful map. Um, I think we'll just go from the top here. So Revelations, I'm also gonna put that in good, but above Kino if it'll let me. There we go. Revelations. It it was cool when it was released. Like it was super cool. Like all these different maps can join together in one massive map. Like it was sick. Like it was awesome. It was cool. It was what we all wanted. Although it did age pretty poorly considering we were supposed to get a Great War map, and even in BO4 we were supposed to get something, but it just wasn't good. But for what we got for DLC 5, it was great. Or 4, whatever DLC it was, I don't even remember. It was great. Trying to think of what else I can say. Like, this map was like, if you died on this map, you were like the worst zombie players ever. Like, you have the Apothicon Thunder Gun, you have Ragnaroks, little Arnie's that you can upgrade through side quests. The Easter egg on this map is great. I like how they finished it off. The boss fight was super easy, but it was still a good Easter egg. It was fun. Um, the concept of Pack a Punch was cool. Seeing it get eaten by the monster at the beginning was super sweet. Yeah, Revelations good tier. I think that's pretty good. Descent. I do definitely think Descent is the best Exos map we have, but I'm gonna put oops, lackluster or average. I don't know. It's definitely the best Exos map, but it's not anything special. Because you're being forced. Like the Easter egg is all right, but you're really being forced into like the boss fight with Oz. And although I do like it, I'm actually a big fan of Exos, but like I'm an Exos lover. But I do agree that Exos is definitely one of the most hated zombies series. I don't know where to put this. Descent. Hmm. I'm gonna put it in lackluster. Like it's an all right map. Like it's not horrible, but it's not good. I mean, what else can I say about this? First boss fight ever in zombies, I'm pretty sure. But you're really forced into it, and you're forced into the story, which I don't think is very innovative, and I don't think it's cool. Blunderbuss was introduced here in zombies. The wonder weapon, the trident, I think it's called, is pretty cool. Well, yeah. Other than that, we are gonna go on to Ascension. We're gonna put that at average. First ever Easter egg. If you want to count, assuming you don't count Derice, which it's in there somewhere. But I don't really count Derice as an Easter egg. I kind of count that as like just like a little like side quest. But we got first main like Easter egg with not complicated, but like at the time like complicated steps. Like the monkeys are super cool. I like the idea of the monkeys where if they don't touch your perks, you get a free perk, which makes it hard in solo. But again, kind of like Kino, it's a great co-op map. It's really fun to play on co-op. Super cool Easter egg. Had the thunder gun. I'm pretty sure this map introduced the Gersh device and the Troishka dolls. Super cool special grenades. Being able to blow up the rocket was really cool. Doing the Easter egg is fun. Yeah. I think Ascension would be your typical average tier map. The Final Reich. Okay. So the Final Reich. No, I'm just kidding. Final Reich is a great map. Like, Easter egg is phenomenal. Boss fight is phenomenal. It's like the map layout is great. The Easter egg is super fun. It's got some complex steps, but it's overall amazing. Like, definitely the best World War II Zombies map by far. By far. Trying to think what else to say about it. I don't know. It definitely I liked the World War II Zombies crew, like the crew that you play as. I like them and how they like interact with each other. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, great. Final Reich is a great map. Do I even need to talk about this? Do I? Like, come on. Like, 2012, you see the teaser trailer for Origins, and I remember watching the trailer for Origins, and I was like, oh my god, we got 50-foot, not even, they're way taller than that. We got 1,000-foot tall giant robots that you can interact with. Just like, yeah, the introduction of the elemental staffs that you had to do quests for upgrades. The Easter egg was great. The cast is great. The lore and the story behind it is great. Like, the Easter egg isn't super complicated, but it's a good challenge, especially for newer players if you're a new player. You had a great gun pool, the Scar, the Scorpion, the KSG, like all those great weapons. Man, I wish I could go back and play Origins for the first time, and just appreciate how beautiful this map is. The introduction of the Panzer Soldat, arguably one of the greatest round by round boss zombies that we've ever gotten. Just an overall amazing map. I don't know what else to say. This map is quite literally near perfect. I don't think you could change anything to make Origins better. Like, everything about Origins is amazing. Like, there's not really anything that I would change, at least, that I could say that I could make this map better. Moving on. That's Spaceland, that's going up there too. Great introduction to IW. I do think IW was a little overhated. Okay, now I take that back. Because there are some bad IW maps. Where's Shallon Shufflin'? Shallon Shuffle. I saw it in there earlier. But Zombies in Spaceland, great map. Wonder Weapons were kind of mid. Getting them is tedious. Acquiring them is very, very, very difficult, depending on the type of player you are. But the layout is great. The Easter egg is great. The boss fight is super cool. You're fighting a literal alien. Like, come on, it doesn't get any better than that. Beast from Beyond. I'll put it on lackluster. I'll give it a little bit of credit. Like, it was alright. Like, there's nothing special about it. It's not really fun. I feel like it's a chore playing this map. Just kind of like you just kind of run around and just do everything, and then once you do everything, you're just like, oh wow, that's it. Easter egg is mid. We did get the introduction to the Mephistopheles boss fight after this, I'm pretty sure. So that was actually really sweet. If you did the super Easter egg for IW, you get the Mephistopheles boss fight, and that was actually probably the best boss fight in Zombies ever. I will stand by that. Oh god. Oof. This is bad. I feel bad for World War II because we had such a great introduction, and then we go from... That's so bad. Like, the gap between Final Reich and all the other World War II maps is actually painful. But Shadow Throne, just tedious. It's not fun at all. Like, the Wonder Weapon is alright. Easter egg is It's just not a fun map to play on. Again, kind of like from Beast Beyond, it's just a chore playing this map, trying to get everything done. Bus Depot. I mean, like, come on, it's Bus Depot. It's Bus Depot. Come on. No perks, no pack-a-punch. It's one single door and one box. Like, I can't say anything else. That's all this map is. It's the starting room from Transit. And, like, that's it. Like, you can't say anything else about this map. Die Rise, I'm going to put Die Rise at the top of Lackluster for now. We'll see where it stands at the end. Die Rise... Die Rise has definitely grown on me. Like, I definitely didn't like it when it first released, but I definitely do like it. Like, over time, I've grown to like it more and more. Like, I'm not saying that it's good, but I definitely like it more than I did back when it, like, first released, because I definitely wasn't as good of a zombie player as I am now. Die Rise is a challenge. It is a very challenging map. Introduced arguably one of the greatest Wonder Weapons of all time. Pre-patched. Post-patch, it's still kind of good. Kind of. It's still pretty good post-patch, but pre-patch Liquefier was different, man. But I would... At that time, when this Liquefier was released, like when Die Rise was at the newest map, I definitely think this Liquefier pre-patch was the best Wonder Weapon of all time when it came out. If you used it correctly, like, you would get infinitely more kills than the Thunder Gun, Wonder Waff, all those other guns that did infinite damage. More ammo. One thing I was sad about that you couldn't do, you couldn't pack-a-punch this Liquefier, which I would really love to see in Die Rise Remastered. Can't wait for that to come out. Gonna play that the day it drops. It's gonna be sweet. Moving on. Mauer der Toten, First Cold War. In my opinion, the best Cold War map. Top of average or bottom of good? I'm gonna put it at the top of good for now. We'll see how I feel about it later. Or bottom of good. Uh, I do definitely think Mauer is the best Cold War zombies map we got. Introduced my least favorite round by round boss zombie, the Disciple. I hated that thing. Like the idea of other zombies buffing, like enemies buffing enemies, is just not fun. Uh, the Easter egg was super cool. Klaus was amazing. I do think Klaus is the best AI helper that we've gotten since the Silver Protector. Which Klaus was just an overall better Silver Protector when I think about it. Like he was just a Silver Protector but better. Easter egg is super cool. Boss fight is super cool. But it's just the map layout is all right. It's kind of confusing, especially the underground part. Um, hmm. What else can I say about this? What perk was introduced in this map? Was it Mule Kick? Was Mule Kick introduced for Mauer? I honestly don't remember. I haven't played Mauer in a long time. Well, we will move on from Mauer. Knocked to I can't put it bad. I'll put it in the bottom of average because like it's the first zombies map. Like you cannot diss the first zombies map, dude. Like this is what started everything. Noct started everything for what we have now. Like I respect all the older maps because it was very challenging back then. Everyone was new to zombies and it was super fun. Honestly, Noct is just Bus Depot, but it's just iconic and more fun. Better weapon pool, assuming we're one off the World at War version. Moon. Yikes. Moon. Oh boy. I want to put it in average, but I just can't. Because, like, the Easter egg is so good. The Easter egg is great. The map layout is great. Had an annoying zombie boss. The astronaut took away your perks. Teleported you across the map. I can't put it in average because the Easter egg was great too. If this Easter egg wasn't RNG based, I definitely think it would be like a great map. But I think great is too much. I'm gonna put it at the top of good. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Cause Moon, it's cool. It was a really cool concept back in Black Ops 1. For the finale of Black Ops 1, it was great. Blowing up the Earth was probably one of the best ideas Treyarch had back then. Like super cool, launching 3 rockets to blow up the Earth, which then led on to Black Ops 2 and that story, which was super fun. The wave gun, really, really awesome wonder weapon. Gersh Devices introduced the QED, which I don't even know, has like 30,000 different possibilities of what they could do. It's crazy. What else can I say about Moon? The hacker was also really innovative. Being able to use your points to like hack doors in the mystery box. You could share guns. Like say you got a gun that you didn't want, but your friend really likes it. You could hack it and you can give it to your friend. Super cool. Voyage of Despair. This map is a despair itself. I'm gonna put it there. I like that spot. Very beautiful map. Cool concept. I like that it was on the Titanic. But this map is just too big. It's too big. The Easter egg is weird. I'm shooting planets out of the fucking sky. For some reason. I don't know why. But we decided to... The track decided they wanted us to shoot planets. And then we're fighting a giant eyeball, which I don't even know what it meant. Honestly, definitely one of the worst launch maps we've had. The Wonder Weapon, yikes. The Kraken is interesting to say the least, but it's not very good. Yeah, Easter egg is tedious. It's not very fun. But the map itself is the redeeming factor of Voyage is definitely just the fact that it's the Titanic and it's a very beautiful map. Yeah, I think that's good. Outbreak. Does it say the other game? Can I zoom in on that? It says Outbreak the other game or the other one. That's actually kind of funny. I'm gonna put Outbreak in average. It was cool having an open world zombies map for like a week, and then it just got old. Like there was no new objectives. The Easter eggs were all right, but you're just fighting a bigger version of the Tempest, which is like a worse Avogadro that teleports. I guess the Avogadro does teleport, but it's kind of annoying. Other than that, I can't really say anything else. Like it was cool, but it's just it got old really fast. Fun co-op, but it gets old really fast. Because you do the same objectives over and over and over again. They didn't release anything new for a long time. What else? What else? I think that's it. Definitely had some interesting gameplay style. It was definitely different because it's not round based. It was different. First non-round based zombies map I think we had. Moving on to Groston House. I'm gonna put Groston House at the bottom of good. One of my personal favorite survival maps. Cool side Easter eggs where you could get the mystery box and then have the mystery box pack-a-punched, so it became much easier to survive. Really, 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 really cool survival map. Kind of difficult too. It does get really difficult. Other than that, that's all I can really say. Like, it's a small map. It's tiny, probably the same size as Bus Depot, but just better. It has perks, and it has a mystery box that has pack-a-punched weapons. Yeah, I like Groston House. Dead of the Night. So, you either absolutely love this map, talking to you, Lex, or you absolutely hate this map, and I'm talking to you, Noah J. This map had a very horrible release. It was definitely rushed. But like, it's a very, very beautiful map. Like you're in the middle of a. Oops! I just hit my microphone. Sorry. You're in the middle of a mansion, gigantic mansion. Like you're fighting vampires and werewolves. It's a prequel to like Voyage and 9. Alice's Annihilator, super cool wonder weapon. One of my personal favorite wonder weapons ever. Super cool wonder weapon. Upgrade process is really fun. Easter egg is super fun and uh, unique. It's a very unique Easter egg. Boss fight, the giant werewolf, super fun, super cool. Not too hard, but it's also it's not easy, but it's not difficult. Loud ones at 3 a.m. That's all I have to say. So with that being said, I'm gonna put this right there. I think that's a good spot. Could be better, but it also could be worse. I love Dead of the Night. I'm a Dead of the Night lover. Dreisendrach, man. If Zetsubou had a better launch, I think I'd put Dreisendrach in a higher spot. But since Zetsubou was different, and it was also very buggy when it released, kind of like Dead of the Night, although I don't think Dead of the Night was buggy. It might have been. I don't remember. I didn't play Dead of the Night on release. But I played Zetsubou on release, and it was horrible. Bugs, like, it just didn't work. Treyarch had to, like, remaster, like, change, like, the system in the game just so it would work. But that definitely affected how Dreisendrach aged, because Dreisendrach was very, very, very extremely overplayed. Because no one just liked to play Zetsubou because it just wasn't fun when it released. It is still a fun map, though. The 4 bows, great. Easter egg, great. Keeper boss, one of the best bosses we've ever had. What else can I say about this? Wonder Sphere, great travel method. The Easter egg cutscene, oof. Really good Easter egg cutscene. Seeing Dempsey take out Dempsey. What else? This was the introduction of the new Panzer, which instead of having a claw that reels you in like in Origins, it shot electric bulb thingies at you, but it would lead its shot, so you would just run into them. And they did a lot of damage, like they would hurt. But I'm gonna put this at the top of Great Zombies map. Amazing Easter egg. Getting the rocket out of the sky with the Death Ray. The Death Ray was a very innovative trap. Super cool. Der Riese. Oof. So this is either people consider this the very first Easter egg ever. I don't consider it just because it's too simple and it's just a little side quest, like shooting little things around the map, and then you get a monkey bomb. And that's it. But introduced Pack-a-Punch. Great thing that has stuck with every single game beyond. Very simple layout. Really, really, really good weapon pool for World at War. There is a downside. If you shocked yourself with the Wonderwaff while you had Jug, it would like bug out and your Jug just wouldn't work. And so back then, Quick Revive didn't revive you when you went down. So World at War Der Riese was definitely kind of like a downside. The remastered BO1 version is definitely better in my opinion, just because you can keep your Jug and you have Quick Revive. But yeah, Der Riese overall, it's just nostalgic. I do definitely think if the Wonderwaff didn't take away your Jug and they decided to fix that, I do definitely think it would be like near perfect. But I'm gonna put it at the bottom of great. Very nostalgic, very simple, cool side quest. People consider it an Easter egg, but it's alright. Moving on to 9. 9 is definitely the better launch map of the 4 that we got for BO4. Very, very unique wonder weapon. You're holding a live scorpion that does infinite damage, but it's also kind of trash. Like, it does infinite damage, but it's weird. Um, uh, Roman Coliseum, very, very cool map. Uh, Spawn Room is super cool. Uh, the reputation, I think, like the reputation you could get, and like the crowd would give you like rewards, was super cool. The Easter egg was really fun. It wasn't too difficult. Pack a Punch is really fun. The freaking giant elephant boss fight, like, come on. Doesn't get, like, nine is a great map. I'm gonna put 9 there. 9 is a great map. I'm just gonna go through these real quick, make sure that like I like where I'm putting all these. So far, I think it looks pretty good. All right. I think we like that. Moving on to Yikes! I haven't put anything in the bad tier. Shaolin Shuffle might be the first. uh, I'm gonna be honest. I never did the Shaolin Shuffle Easter egg. I tried like twice, and I got infuriated. So I did something better with my time, besides playing this piece of shit map. It's all right. Nothing special. The kung fu mechanic was cool. Like the Easter egg was all right, but like for a map based in New York City, it was definitely very, very bland. I guess I don't know. I didn't like it. Wasn't anything fun. It wasn't special. Other than that, I don't know what else to say. We're gonna move on to Farm. That's also gonna go in bad. Farm is just Bus Depot, but with perks. It's not that much better. The only reason it is better is because you have perks, and that's it. Zetsubou no Shima. This map is overhated as hell. Overhated as hell. Like I said before, horrible launch. It was very buggy in the beginning, but this map has aged amazingly, in my opinion. It's different from all the other BO3 maps. Like, it's very, very innovative. The KT4 and the upgrade quest for the KT4, building it is super fun. The spider boss, super fun. Free Widow's Wine. Spider special round for max ammo was cool, in my opinion. We had some very interesting traps. You could the electric shield challenges. Dude, you got like in the Easter egg, you got to shoot down a fucking plane with an artillery cannon. Like, come on. The only not downfall, but the only downgrade of this map was the main boss fight for the Easter egg. You're fighting a tree. Literally, you're fighting a tree. And that definitely brings it down a little bit because the boss fight is kind of mid. But I'm going to put Zetsubou there. In great. I like that. I very much enjoy Zetsubou. It's a very replayable map. I love playing Zetsubou. Yeah, moving on. Frozen Dawn. Painful. I'm gonna put it above all these though. I'm actually gonna do that too. So I would definitely play Shadowed Throne over Darkest Shore, and then Frozen Dawn over Shadowed. Oh. Frozen Dawn. Ugh, it's just not a fun map. The Wonder Weapon was alright. Easter egg was alright. Not even alright. Like, the Easter egg was kind of mid. Just the story behind it was like not cool. The map layout wasn't very good. Just overall a not fun map. I haven't played, like, kind of like Shaolin. I didn't play Frozen Dawn that much. I played it like maybe 5 times. But moving on to Town, a lot of fan favorites for survival map. I'm gonna put it above or behind Groston House. I'm gonna put it above Groston House, just because of the fact that you have a lot more room to maneuver and like train slash run around in. Town, definitely the best survival map of Black Ops 2 over Farm and Bus Depot. Um, I was gonna say something else. It has Pack a Punch. That's why you can pack a punch. But that's basically it. Like, you got your 5, 6 perks, 7 perks actually, I think. Yeah, Jug, Tombstone, Speed Cola, Quick Revive, Double Tap, and Stamina. Yeah, there's 7 perks on that map. But I do think it is a little better than Groston House. And it's just more iconic. Great co-op memories in this map. Very enjoyable. Outbreak from Exos. We're gonna put this in above Beast and Beyond, below Descent. Outbreak was it was a mid map. The guns weren't very strong. The Pack-a-Punch system in the Exos isn't, if you even want to call it Pack-a-Punch, it's you just upgrade your gun to you just get a free ammo, I guess. I think when you upgrade your guns, you get more ammo. But like, it's just not. It's just extremely mid. Like, Outbreak was, Easter egg is easy but kind of mid also. There was a step, I think, where if you only meleeed zombies or something, or you killed, I don't remember what it was, but when the bird thing would come to get you to extract, it would actually get you and you would survive. It was really cool. Introduction of Exo's story. I do like the Exo story. I do definitely think the Exo story is really, really cool. I do like the Exo's lore and story. It's really fun. The torture path. Yikes. The tortured path is torture. I'm actually gonna move the Frozen Dawn up to the bottom of bad. I think I like that better. Anyway, tortured path, horrible map. Awful. It is quite literally torture. Easter egg is tedious. Wonder weapon is mid. Map layout is awful. It's just not fun at all. That's kind of it. Can't really say anything else about this piece of shit map. Carrier. Carrier was an interesting map, but the map design was horrible. Like, you had AI that shot at you. You had to like defuse bombs, and if you didn't defuse a bomb, that area would be shut off for like the round or whatever. What else? The Limbo, I think. The Limbo Wonder Weapon. Very unique, very creative, but just kind of mid overall. Like, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Like, it's super cool, but it's just not good. Easter egg is alright. You're shooting grenades in a bunch of holes for the carrier Easter egg. But other than that, it's I don't think it's bad. I think I'm gonna put Carrier in between Outbreak and Descent. Cause like, it could be better, but it could be worse. But yeah, I think that's a fair spot. 5. Okay, yet another map that gets shit on for no reason. 5 is hated so much because it came out as a release map for Black Ops 1. Everyone was still new. Everyone was still kind of bad at zombies, and it was just very, very, very extremely difficult back when it released, and that's why a lot of people hate it. But now that the community has grown, and the community is a much better player base now, 5 is a very enjoyable map for me, especially solo. Playing 5 solo is definitely a humbling experience because it is still difficult. 5 is still extremely difficult, but it's fun. Like, it's a good challenge. It's not super difficult, but it's like, it's really cool. You had to build the trap, so if you want to do high rounds, you have to build a trap. Fun fact, the Thunder Gun was actually supposed to be introduced on 5, not the Winter's Howl. L Wonder Weapon, by the way. Winter's Howl is awful. Pentagon Thief, my favorite boss zombie of all time. Gives you a bonfire sale if you kill him before he takes your gun. Or just a regular fire sale if he does. So like if you want to get a new gun, he gives you a fire sale. Plus the max ammo. Very, very cool boss. Round by round boss zombie. I'm going to put this in... I'm going to put that right there. 5 is a very fun map. I love playing 5. Attack of the Radioactive Thing, bad. It's bad. It's not fun. Do I put it below or above the Frozen Dawn? The boss fight was the only thing that was like cool about this was a boss fight. You nuked the boss. I think I'm gonna put it below Frozen Dawn. I'll put it above, just because the boss fight is just better. But like, ugly ass zombies, goofy zombies, very weird Easter egg. The map layout is, it's not good, but it's not horrible. The only thing going for this map is that the boss fight was super cool in my opinion. I really like the boss fight for the radioactive thing. Moving on. Greatest zombies map of all time. Greatest zombies map of all time right here. Shadows of Evil is... Can I just... Hold on. Can I, like, add a tier? Can I add a tier? Can I? Oh, yeah. Add a row above. Like, dude. Shadows of Evil is a perfect map. Like, you could not change one thing about Shadows of Evil, and it's, like, it's perfect. Like, there's nothing you could change to make it better. It's already perfect. Amazing map layout. The cast is super cool. Dude, seeing the speedruns on this map is insane. I'm getting into speedrunning myself, actually. This map is what started my love for speedrunning. Introduced the Apothicon Servant, the best wonder weapon of all time. Infinite damage, insane. This introduced Gobblegums. Like, jeez, dude, Gobblegums was, like, it's just insane. This map is just amazing. It looks visually appealing. It's very beautiful. It's very fun. The Pack-a-Punch quest is simple, yet can be difficult if you don't know what you're doing. The Easter egg is very fun. Can be a little tedious at times with the infinite spawning meatballs, but still fun. Like, Shadows of Evil is the best zombies map of all time. And you cannot change my mind. Everything with Shadows is perfect. Everything they did with Shadows is perfect. Introduced Widow's Wine, arguably the best perk of all time. Like, man. Great map. Introduced Beast Mode, super cool. Anyway, D Machina. I'm gonna put D Machina in average, just above Noct. considering it has knocked inside of the map. I'm gonna put it above knocked. Super cool wonder weapon. Easter egg was kind of cool. Didn't really have a boss fight. Cutscene. You didn't even have a cutscene. You just flew away in a helicopter, watching your stuff, watching the facility explode. Uh, the die wonder weapon was cool. The upgrade quests to do them was cool. What else about D Machine? I don't know. D Machine is a pretty well-rounded map. Good map layout. Cool, like semi-decent Easter egg. Cool round by round boss zombie. The Megaton, I love the Megaton. Megaton is super fun to kill. Very rewarding because when you kill the Megaton, when you kill like the split part, like gives you a ton of ammo, gives you a lot of scrap, like the material stuff that you use to upgrade your armor and guns. And then it gives like equipment, I think, like monkey bombs and all that good stuff. I like D Machine. D Machine is but it's average. Like, it could be better. Like, you could have done a boss fight and made a cutscene, but it's all right. Firebase Z, definitely the worst Cold War Zombies map. Where to put it? The boss spam in this map is insane. Like, especially in the late zombies rounds, like you get a ton of mimics, you get a ton of manglers, which the manglers are reused. Man. The Orda boss fight, if you can even call it that, was short-lived and very mid and very anticlimactic. The Easter egg was it was alright. Like, I wasn't a big fan of the Easter egg. But definitely saving Samantha Maxis was very cool. I thought that was very innovative and interesting to the storyline. But other than that, not a whole lot else. This map it introduced Tombstone, which is probably the worst Cold War perk you got. Ironic because Tombstone is still kind of bad in Black Ops 2. But I think we're going to put Firebase Z. I think we're going to put Firebase Z here. I do feel like that's kind of generous, but I'm kind of putting these maps on what I'd play over what. Like, I'd definitely play Firebase Z over Voyage. Like, I think I'd play any of these maps over Firebase Z. And I think I'd play Firebase Z over any of these maps. Moving on. Oh, God. Oh, man, I knew this was coming. So, this map is a remake of a remake from a remade multiplayer map. Because, we got Nuketown Zombies in Black Ops 2, which was awful. I'm not a Nuketown Zombies lover. The perk system in Nuketown is very bad. Like, it's just random. Like, random perks get dropped, like every 5 rounds, is it? Or 10? I don't even know. I think it's every 5 rounds a perk drops. Plus Pack-a-Punch, so, like, you don't get Jug until, like, you could possibly not get Jug until, like, round 20. Which is insane. Like, you're not going to live that long if you don't get Jug. But we're talking about Alpha Omega, not the OG. So. I mean, like, I don't even know what to say about this map. This map is very, very, very annoying. It's very unoriginal. Reagan Mark II is your wonder weapon, and then you can even upgrade. Like, I honestly think the base version of the Mark II is better than the upgrade Mark IIs that you can get in this map. Like honestly, um, but very basic map, based off of a fan favorite multiplayer. That's the only thing it has going for it. It's Nuketown. Like, the story was alright. The Easter egg was kind of mid. You're fighting the Avogadro, a boss we've already had. Like, it's just not fun. You had creepy crawlers, the shocking ones, and you also had, like, the shock hounds or whatever. The lightning hounds, I think they're called. And then you had the lightning crawlers, and then the Nova 6 crawlers. And then, like, the bunker, like, you have the valves to get Pack-a-Punch, and they close, and it's awful. Alpha Omega is awful. It is not fun. Honestly, I'm probably going to put it down in painful. Like, it's, like, just thinking about this map is making me want to hurt someone. Yeah. Moving on. Mob of the Dead. Need I say more? Dude. Mob of the Dead is a... If we didn't get Mob of the Dead when we did, Black Ops 2 would be dead. Zombies would be dead. Like, Blundell, when he came in and made Mob, it, like, was the Zombies' savior. If we never got Mob, I don't think Zombies would be as popular as it is right now. Like, Mob is definitely is, like, the footstone for, like, a bunch of great zombie maps that came in the future. Origins, Shadows, all the BO3 maps, Chronicles. Like, it's, man, overall just amazing. Like, you got the Blender Gat, which you can upgrade to the Sweeper, and then you could do the Vitriolic Withering, which was the Acid Gat, which had a Monkey Bomb effect. Very useful. This map introduced Electric Cherry. You had if you played solo, you had 3 Afterlife activations, which defeated the purpose of Quick Revive. So you could have an extra perk, which I think the perk setup for Mob is Jug. It's Jug, Electric Cherry. Is it Double Tap and Speed Cola? Yeah, because you don't run Deadshot on this map. Is Stamina on that map? No, I don't think so. I don't think Stamina's on Mob. It should be, dude. Stamina on Mob would be insane. But other than that, yeah, Hell's Retriever, great secondary grenade weapon. You got the Death Machine, AK-47, the Uzi, the M1927, greatest point gun of all time. Very iconic map, very beloved map in the community. Overall, a very amazing map. Easter egg is super cool. You get to fight your teammates. Pack-a-Punch is really cool. Like, it's just very, very fun. Not even to mention the Hell's Redeemer, all the side Easter eggs, the spoon, the golden spork, the free Blender Gat Easter egg. Like, it's amazing, man. Very, very, very amazing. Brutus. Brutus was a very... I think Brutus is an annoying boss, but he's also super cool. Whenever you kill Brutus, he drops hints of, like, who he is. Brutus is the security guard doing the rounds for nighttime in the cutscene, the beginning cutscene. Yeah, everything about Mob is amazing. The map layout is perfect. Dog heads is perfect. Like, it's just very, very cool. Moving on to the inferior version to Mob of the Dead. Man, can I even say anything good about this map? The Magma Gat. That's all I can say that is good about this map, honestly. The Magma Gat is better than the Vitriolic Withering, I would say. Same Monkey Bomb effect, I'm pretty sure. I didn't play Blood a lot, but I'm pretty sure it has the same Monkey Bomb effect. Kills zombies very fast. I got the Hell's Retriever Redeemer. You still got the Golden Spork in this game. The Easter egg, the story behind the Easter egg is amazing, but the Easter egg itself is very tedious, very annoying, very time consuming. I think it took me like 3.5 hours to do this Easter egg. Like, no joke. It took me 3.5 hours to do it. Co-op. Like, I couldn't imagine doing this thing solo. It's just this map is very time consuming and it's very complicated, and you need to be. This is a very pay attention Easter egg where if you miss one detail, you're gonna fail. With all that being said, I think I'm gonna put it. I think I'm gonna put it in lackluster. I think I'm gonna put it. I think I'm gonna put it there. I think I like that spot. I don't know. Blood has definitely grown on me. Like, I definitely hated it a lot more, but I still hate it. But I do like it's kind of grown just a little bit on me, just because of the fact, like, the Easter egg story by itself is just really good. Yeah, that's basically it, I think. Boss fight on Blood is just Brutus, but he's massive. Kind of lazy, but still kind of cool. Moving on, Shi no Numa, another World at War classic. Probably gonna put this one in average next to Noct. I'm gonna put Outbreak above Noct, like that. And I'm also gonna put Shi no Numa above Noct. Shi no Numa, another survival map. Introduced the Flogger, a very, very fun trap. Very iconic for its high rounds, 10,000 plus insta-kill rounds. Introduced the Wunderwaffe, arguably another arguably greatest wonder weapon of all time. Verrückt introduced perks. It was Verrückt then Shi no Numa. But it's very cool. Very innovative. The map layout is very good. Very enjoyable map. Very fun co-op map, I must say. Shi no Numa is a very fun co-op map. But other than that, that's basically it. Shi no Numa is just a Nocturne Totem, but with perks, and it's bigger. And it has a better wonder weapon. Transit. So now this map, I do think this map is a little overhated. If this map came out, say with BO3 or even BO4, I do think it would be infinitely better. Because this map, if you don't know, is filled with fog. You can't see shit, like, when you're in the fog. Trying to think. Because if the fog didn't exist, then Denizens wouldn't exist, which is, like, the worst special zombie ever. If you could even call it a zombie. Is it even a zombie? I don't even know. It's just a creature. Ted and the bus is very cool, getting around the map. Is Transit the biggest map we've ever gotten? That or Voyage, I think. I think Voyage or Transit are, like, the biggest maps ever. Not including Outbreak. Cold War Outbreak. But, no. Transit Easter egg is mid. The jet gun is mid. The map layout is just massive. It's just very time consuming. Getting Pack-a-Punch is annoying. Bank system was cool. Introducing the bank system was very interesting. Being able to save money. Having, like, the storage locker where you could store guns and they cross over on maps. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm definitely gonna keep Transit in bad, I think, but I'm gonna put it at the top. I do definitely think I played Transit over all of these. Alright. Giant. I think Giant is inferior to Dries. The Giant is it's very mid. Nah, I can't say mid. Uh, if it had a Easter egg, like a better Easter egg than just plain old Derice, I think it'd be better. Because it's just Derice, but it has a lot more side Easter eggs. Wonder Waff, your Wonder Weapon is cool. Uh, but if you did the Easter egg on this map, you got the Annihilator Specialist Weapon. Um, what else? You get the Monkey Bomb Easter egg where you threw a Monkey Bomb in each of the teleporters and then teleported, and then the giant like robot head would fire a beam and you get not double tap, you'd get stamina or Deadshot, which was really cool side Easter egg. I do definitely like that. Another great co-op map, fun just to play with friends, just have a good time, hang out. I think I'm gonna put the giant. I think I'm gonna put the giant right there. Worse than Derice, but it's still good. All right, moving on to Buried. Near perfect. Buried is a near perfect map. I don't know. I do think Buried gets a lot of over credit. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it after I talk about it. But Buried, very cool. Introduced the perk Vulture's Aid, which never came back ever again, unless you're playing a custom zombies map in BO3. Vulture Aid never came back, which I actually am a big fan of Vulture Aid. I enjoy Vulture Aid. You had the head chopper, Leroy, and all of his things that he could do with. You could make the box stay. You could have him make buildables. You could carry zombies. You could change power ups. What else could he do? What could Leroy not do? Like, he would open up the map for you. What else? The introduction of the Ray Gun Mark II, one of the better wonder weapons we've ever gotten in zombies. What else? You had the Witch's Mansion, where if you weren't careful, they take 2,000 points each time they hit you, which was kind of annoying. But it was rewarding. When you did get through the mansion, you get a free perk, which if you did a strat with the Time Bomb, you can get 2 perks, where you throw down a Time Bomb after you get the perk, and then you hit it, so the perk stays there, but the witches keep coming back. So it's after you get out of the witches. So once you get out of the Witch's Mansion, you throw down a Time Bomb, and then you kill all the witches, get your perk. But before you grab the perk, you hit the Time Bomb, and the witches come back. And you get a second free perk. It's really cool. Introduction of the Paralyzer. A very cool, innovative wonder weapon. Great for map rotation. You could do a lot of glitches with that gun. But overall, I do think that gun is really mid. It stops killing like at round 20. And it doesn't stop killing, it just takes a long time. Infinite ammo wonder weapon, but it's just not the best. Also introduced the Remington gun, which is very cool gun. Yeah. I think I might keep Buried in the near perfect. I think I like that. Very, very fun Easter egg. Very fun co-op map. Very replayable. Map layout is amazing. What else can I say about Buried? Sharpshooter. Very iconic Easter egg step. Very fun Easter egg step. I think that is it. I think that's everything that we got in Buried. Oh, not even to mention perma perks, like the perma quick revive, perma jug, flopper. There was the SVU perma perk where if you got headshots, you would get like 80 extra points, or like you'd get a bunch of extra points. It was very cool. Bring back perma perks for COD 2025. But I think that's it. Moving on to Tag der Toten. Um, the map itself, Easter egg and story aside, is kind of mid. Mid wonder weapons. Off like ugh. You had the snowball thunder gun, and then you had like the sniper Wonderwaff thing that they had, which was interesting. The Samantha boxes were super buggy. They'd crash your game every single time you'd use them, which I'm pretty sure you needed them for the Easter egg. But including the Easter egg, I think the Easter egg is fun. It's very interesting. You're throwing snowballs at stuff to fill in letters. But other than that, the Easter egg, I guess, boss fight is kind of cool with the Apothicon blood thing. The Agarthan device, I think it's called. But the cutscene is great. The story is amazing behind this map. They brought back the Victus crew, which I am a big lover of the Victus crew. But the map itself, I think Tag is an average map. It's like it could be better, but it could be worse. The map layout is all right. Like you get power instantly. I'm pretty sure power's in the spawn room. Like it's all right. It's all right. Not horrible, not good. I don't know. Bottom of average or like below Die Rise? That's what I'm thinking right now. I think I'm gonna keep it in the bottom of average. I like that spot. And then Call of the Dead. Woof. Call of the Dead, man. Introduced the Scavenger. Very, very amazing wonder weapon. Very cool wonder weapon. If it had infinite damage, it'd be probably one of the best wonder weapons of all time. Also introduced the VR11, which is not one of the best wonder weapons, but it's very cool, very innovative, very unique, creative, I must say. George Romero, like if you killed him, give you a death machine and a free perk. If you did the Easter egg, he'd give you a Wonder Waff and a free perk. Very, very cool if you ask me. Makes high rounds much easier. But aside from that, the Easter egg itself is fun. It's easy, not complicated. Very interesting. You have to kill a CIA agent through a beam, and he gives you the Grail device, or the, I think it's, is it called the Grail device or whatever? A long, stiff, hard golden rod. But Call of the Dead, I think it is a very fun map, very fun co-op map to play with friends. Killing George is rewarding. But other than that, I think that's it. Did this map introduce any perks? Was Deadshot in Ascension? It might be. I don't remember. Deadshot might be in Ascension. I honestly don't know. If it is, I don't remember. But I think this map might have introduced Deadshot. I honestly don't know. If it did, it was kind of an L perk introduction because Deadshot is kind of useless until BO Cold War. Cold War makes Deadshot infinitely better. But with all that being said, I'm going to put Call of the Dead in the great section. Great zombies map. I love playing the zombies map. Very fun zombies map. I think I might put it like under 5 though. I think I might put it there. I like that. Yeah. I like that spot. Moving on. Ancient Evil. Another great zombies map. Very cool wonder weapon selection. Like you had the gauntlets. Very cool wonder weapons. They had like the death gauntlet, and then there was the wind and the earth, and then I don't remember the other one. I don't remember the other gauntlet. There was the blood, the wind, the earth, and there's a fourth one. But the Pegasus staff thing, like it's just super cool. I'm pretty sure Ancient Evil introduced the challenges to get like rewards. Boss fight is very fun. Easter egg is very fun. The shield is very cool and innovative. Map layout is great. The story behind it is great. Ancient Evil is an overall amazing map. Very beautiful map. Cool that they have like the Greek gods and all that. Like the Greek gods of like and how like they connect with the map. Very fun Easter egg steps. Not too hard, but not too easy. Yeah. Boss fight is super cool. Pegasus is amazing. We are going to put Ancient Evil right there. Love that spot for Ancient Evil. Love Ancient Evil. Definitely the best. Probably the best Black Ops 4 map. We're Ancient Evil lovers, my friends. Moving on to Point of Contact. I have no idea what this is. I think this might be another Extinction map, so I've never played it. Raven the Redwoods. Ugh. This map is a love-hate relationship. Map layout is good. The Easter egg is cool in a way, but it's also kind of eh. Wonder weapons, the bow, the crossbows are very fun. Cool. They're very fun to get. Like the boss fight is alright. Like I don't remember the boss fight. I didn't play this Easter egg. I think don't you kill like a dude or something? I honestly don't remember. I do think it's definitely one of the better Infinite Warfare Zombies maps. I think I'm gonna put it in lackluster. Cause like I feel like we definitely could have gotten more with this map. Rave mode in this map is very fun, very creative. I think I'm gonna put it there. We like Rave. No, we don't like Rave. It's alright. Moving on to Classified. In my opinion, an inferior version to 5. But it was still kind of cool. You still had the same 5 map, except you didn't. I don't think you had the labs in the bottom. Or did you? Did you have the labs in the bottom? I don't remember. I've only played Classified like twice. Swear on my life. Buffed the Winter's Howl, not by a lot, but they still buffed it, so it was super fun to use. Gave it more ammo, gave it more damage, so it was more useful. I don't know how useful it got into the later rounds, but it definitely isn't useful until round 150, which is what you had to do to get the Easter egg on this map, which is ridiculous, which brings this map down tremendously. The strat for getting the Easter egg on this map is sitting in a corner next to a shield wall buy, or a shield buildable buy, and you just spam the shield. That's literally the Easter egg. It's very not fun. But all that aside, the map layout is cool. The teleportation, they updated the teleport system, which is cool. Is the lab in this map? I don't remember. I need to go look at that. I honestly don't know if it is or isn't. Groom Lake for Pack-a-Punch is cool. A great training area. But it's reused. Unoriginal. I think I'm going to put it in average. I think I'm going to put it there. It's not bad. I like that. Next up. Oh, my personal favorite zombies map of all time. Gore Crovey. Man, this map's trailer teaser was amazing. Oh, dude, like dragons. You get to ride the dragon. You have giant robot eye beams that you need to use for the Easter egg. The Easter egg itself is amazing. The challenges aren't difficult. It's fun. Um, but it can also be kind of like adrenaline inducing with the bomb step because if you get it wrong, if you're standing next to a bomb, you're dead. Like, man, it is very fun. Boss fight is amazing. You're literally fighting Nikolai in a giant mech armor suit thing. It's amazing. Introduction of the Reagan Mark III, very awesome wonder weapon. The specialist weapon, the dragon gauntlet. Literally, you have a baby dragon on your fist, and then you can let him go, and then you can use the fist to like super punch zombies. Like, man, this map is great. The dragon shield, super freaking cool. The Pack-a-Punch lockdown house, amazing. Dragon strike. Not to mention, you can upgrade the Dragon Strike and the shield. Like, man, this map, like, all the side Easter eggs in this map, and, like, upgrades. The helmets, the Mangler helmet, the Valkyrie helmet, the Dragon Wings. Like, man, it is just so cool. So cool. This map is amazing. If there is one thing I could change, I would make the Mark III stronger. To make it kill past round 70. But, like, that's it. Like, this map is great. And I'm going to put Gorod Krovi right there. Great map. Gorod Krovi is a great map. Like, does not get any better than it does. Like, great co-op map. The map layout is simple. It's easy to understand. It's just so fun. Like, Gorod Krovi is definitely like the most fun I've had on zombies. Shangri-La. Black Ops 1 Zombies map in the Himalayan mountains. Very beautiful map, must I say. A very cool map. Introduced the what's it fucking called? The JGB 79 something 215. The baby gun. This map introduced the baby gun. One of, if not the best, wonder weapon of all time. Very arguable to the wonder weapon. Makes power ups, like very cool wonder weapon, has a lot of ammo. It looks appealing. It is a very nice design. The Easter egg is cool. Going into Eclipse mode is very sweet. The meteor. Brock and Eddie, like very iconic map, very iconic Easter egg, very fun Easter egg, must I say. The monkeys are cool. Dude, the high round strat is actually like so adrenaline inducing in this map, but it's also so impressive to see people do it. Shangri-La was definitely hated for a while just because it was hard. It's a very tight map. Like, there's not a lot of training. Like, this map is very tight. But like, it's just insane. Like, this map has definitely grown to be a very great map, which I honestly might put it in great at the very bottom though. Shangri-La is a very fun map. What else? What did this map do? Did it introduce any perks? I don't know. All I know is that this map is just really fun. It is very fun to play with teammates. Moving on. Oh god, yeah. Worst zombies map of all time. Actually, correction. Worst zombies map of all time. We'll do both, because like, alright, we'll start with Infection. So Infection, think of Carrier, but a worse wonder weapon. And instead of having to defuse a bomb, you have to escort a survivor without him dying, which is generally impossible, because I'm pretty sure you yourself can damage a survivor. I'm pretty sure. So it is like impossible to get him extracted. And if you don't extract him, a third of the map gets locked down for 5 rounds. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's 5 rounds. Like, this map gets locked down and you just can't go in there. Like, it's horrible. The map layout is very bad, very tight, very, very like claustrophobic. Uh, the alligator trap was cool. Like, having to kill the alligator was all right. Um, Half of this Easter egg, you're constructing a burger out of meat, out of zombie meat or something. It's very weird. But I'm pretty sure in Burger Town you launch a missile for the Easter egg, and like Bobby becomes like your ally or something, depending on what you do. I don't know, or he like blows up or something. I don't know. It's very weird. It's very tedious. It's annoying. It's not a fun map. And Duran Fong, I don't even need to say anything. it's it's just objectives. Like, it's not fun. It's just very forced. It's tedious. It's a chore. Like, I do not find any enjoyment playing that map. Verruct. Whew. See, I love Verruct. Verruct is, in my opinion, if you think 5 is hard, if you think, where is it? If you think 5 is a hard zombies map, go play World at War Verruct and come back and tell me that 5 is the hardest map. World at War Verruct is crazy. Like, Verruct is an insane asylum. Verruct is insane. Like, Verruct lives up to its name. Like, World at War Verruct was a very bad time for zombies players. Like, you didn't have the Wonder Waff like you do in BO3. You couldn't pack a punch. Introduced perks. Verruct, it did introduce perks. But it's very crazy. It's tight. It's very hard to play this map. The high round strat is using traps in this map. That is the high round strategy for Verruct. Is using traps. But it is very fun, I believe. The map layout is interesting. You start split up from 2 of your teammates, assuming you're playing with 4 of them. And you have to go through the opposite sides of the map to get to power. But Verruct, I feel like Verruct is a very fun co-op map. It's very panic-inducing. It's tight, but it's fun. And I think I'm gonna put Verruct at the bottom of good. Yeah. I don't know. Because I'm looking at Verruct, and I'm also looking at Shi No Numa, and I do definitely think Shi No Numa is better than Verruct. I don't know. Like, me personally, I just think Shi No Numa is just boring. Shi No Numa introduced the Wonder Waff, but like, what's better? Introducing perks that make the player stronger, or introducing a very overpowered wonder weapon that is used for the high round strat? I think I prefer Verruct more just because of the challenge. Like going into Verruct, you know it's gonna be hard, and you know what you're getting yourself into. Like, I'm pretty sure Verruct translated is like Insane Asylum, or like crazy, something like that. But yeah. Moving on to Forsaken. Man, Forsaken is literally just reused. It's a reused campaign mission map, reused boss. It's the Abomination. It's a Margwa, but it's like a dog. It's a 3-headed Margwa dog. Very mid. Boss fight is mid. And no, not mid. Boss fight was pretty fun. Easter egg is mid. Introduced PhD for Cold War. But like, yeah, no, it's the Easter egg is mid. The wonder weapon was cool. The axe, whatever the heck it's called, the axe thing was very sweet. But like, man, Forsaken is just a reused everything. Except for the wonder weapon. The wonder weapon is cool. I think I'm gonna put it. I don't know, man. Oh, and this map is connected by a bunch of teleporters. Like, this map is just teleport paradise. You just teleport to these different areas. And it's just really weird. I honestly might leave it right where it is. In the bottom of average. Because, like, again, I feel like this average column is like, these maps are good. Or, like, they're not good, but, like, they're not bad. Like, they're right in, like, C. Like, right in, like, they're average. Like, right in the middle. Like, they're not good, but they're not bad. Could be better, but they also could be worse. Anyway, Nuketown. I don't know. Top of Painful. Is it better than Alpha Omega? Or is it worse than Alpha Omega? I think I'd rather play Nuketown over Alpha Omega. Alpha Omega is just a bad time all around. It just is. Is this Terra Maledicta? I've never played that one. Yeah, Nuketown, like I said before, perks drop every 5 or 10 rounds, so it's not a guarantee that you get Jug or even Quick Revive. Or Pack-a-Punch. You don't get Pack-a-Punch probably until like round 30. But it's just a survival map. That's just really hard. Not a lot of training areas, especially if you're playing co-op. It's just not that fun. But yeah, that is my 2024 zombies tier list. Not 2024, because I don't think like Shinonuma Reimagined isn't in here, and like Modern Warfare 3 isn't in here. Shinonuma Reimagined, it would be in bad. It's just not fun. It's just Shinonuma. They added one new area, and it's just not cool. What else? Modern Warfare 3 zombies. I'd probably put that in like a lackluster because it's just Outbreak. But I think DMZ is better than Outbreak, just by a little bit, which would mean it would be in C tier. I don't know. It's all right. I've never played Modern Warfare 3. I haven't bought the game. I've never played it. But yeah, no. This is my 2024 zombies tier list. Let me know what you guys think. I think all these spots are pretty fair. I'm looking at everything, and I think I rated everything pretty fairly, pretty good. I like this list. I think we're good. We like this. I like this.